Hey guys, it's Chief here. I'm here to explain and give some insight into the last vote. It was definitely probably confusing from the Spec Lounge, and I even don't really know why I made the decision that I did, but I don't really regret it. So basically, the thing for me was I'm not really like, all right, like I play orgs to have fun, and I like to play with the people that I enjoy talking to the most. And I definitely click the best with Joan Marie. She's the person who I talk to more than anyone. We're like the same age and shit. Like we just click. So once we swapped together, I was pretty committed to wanting to work with her long term. And now that like the merge is here, I definitely do. Like I'm 100% honest with her. She doesn't break my trust. She's committed to getting to the end with me. I'm committed to getting to the end with her. If I lose to her in the end, so be it. I don't care. But uh, the thing is, she's on the outs, unquestionably, being like with her OG tribe. And what the best move for me would be is to take out all of her OG tribe, Jeremy and LSC, and force Joan Marie to work with me and only me. That's what I should have done. But that to me isn't really fair, fun. Like, Joan Marie should be playing this game with me, not like that doesn't mean doing whatever I tell her to do. And all right, you're just gonna be with me, not actually play with me. Like, it's not fun. So I wanted to open up the options where now my game is in her hands and in her people's hands. If Jeremy and LSC decide, hey, you know what, Lizzie, Potato, you guys are on the outs. We're still on the outs. Chief and Joan Marie are together. They don't really care about us. Uh, like, there's possibilities where this could really blow up in my face, and I'm very nervous about it. But at the same time, I do feel like I'm pretty insulated in just about every direction right now. So if there is a plan to take me out, I'm pretty sure I'll hear about it. And having the idol is going to be really, really, really helpful for me moving forward. So that was another thing that played into it is I just feel ballsier having that idol. But yeah, it wasn't the most logical decision, I'll admit it. It was more just for the sake of fun and giving like Joan Marie a fair shot. She shouldn't be at the bottom, just alongside of me. Like, no, let's play this game together. And that's what we're gonna do. Now, the backlash of the vote. So that was the reasoning behind why I did it. Uh, I should also add. Let me explain like the vote now, how it happened before I go on to the backlash. So that was the why, is because I genuinely want to work with Joan Marie. I don't just want to drag her. The how of the vote is originally my plan was to get a split vote and just flip and maybe get one more person to flip, whatever. But I just wanted to have our tribe split the votes, me be the sole flipper, yada yada. Then I had that moment of inspiration last night where, holy shit, I won't even need to flip. Joan Marie can just play her extra vote, and boom, I still have all my people trust in me, and they're all safe. That was a pretty sweet moment of inspiration. But this morning, first things first, Abner has to go and blow up the split vote plan. Sheesh, fuck. All right. So that moment of inspiration is gone. The plan to save everybody is gone. I kind of explained last night in my confessionals why it went from Noog to Cooper. So, and then back to Noog. So originally I voted Noog just because I was just having fun. I wanted to like get a vote in quick just like everybody else. I knew it probably wasn't going to stay on Noog. I just wanted it in quick. Then it flipped to Cooper because I knew I wanted to flip, and Cooper I had an excuse to flip on. That was really all I was looking for, was an excuse to flip. So that way I could say, like, hey, I had to flip. Blah. I was looking for any excuse. Not really like, I didn't care if it was justified or not. So once I heard Cooper was flipped, or like Cooper was talking shit about me, saying what he was saying, how I was spearheading the nuke vote, I was like, all right, let's do this shit. Let's fucking flip out Cooper. And immediately was ready to do it. That's when I thought we were splitting votes and I was just going to be able to get him out. Then overnight I had a change of heart because I was like, shit, like, this is just going to isolate me on my own tribe. My game is going to be completely out of my hands. And it'll basically be 5-5 with the game out of my hands, with me being an easy vote. Like, no, get the fuck out of here. So I didn't go through with that. I went back to voting for Noog and sticking with my OG tribe. I figured I'd rather just piss off Joan Marie than everybody else. Then it got out that Kevin was sketched out by me, by my Jeremy vote. And that was told to me by Lizzie, actually. So Lizzie basically told me Kevin was sketched out by me. And I was like, sweet, all right, so here's my next excuse to flip. And then Scarlett, turns out she really wanted to flip out Kevin, too. So it was like, perfect. All right, the person that I needed to flip is wanting to flip. Then Cooper hit me up wanting to flip. And it was like, oh, shit. All right, sweet. So it was kind of like just the stars aligned, like, really. Like, it wasn't even anything special I did. It was more the fact that Lizzie told me Kevin was gunning for me. Scarlett got convinced by Joan Marie that Kevin was like gunning for her before and shit, and she should just flip right now to get Kevin out. And Cooper just wanted to flip because he was pissed off at our OG tribe for being a bunch of idiots and paranoid freaks. So that was sweet. They all flipped. It was great. We didn't even need to do a split vote plan or nothing special. We just flipped and got Kevin out of the game. I did trust Kevin. He was up on my trust rankings, but if that was my only option, that was my only option. It had to happen. And it happened. It was pretty sweet. And then the backlash of it now is mainly from Lizzie. Everyone is pretty chill about it. Like, Potato understands it's just a game. Abner is pretty alright with it. He knows that I feel bad. Lizzie hates my guts. And I don't understand why. This always happens. Like, Lizzie told me that Kevin didn't trust me. I was not on board with voting for Shiloh last round. I wasn't on board for voting LSE this round. I was going along with everything Lizzie was telling me to do, and then she tells me, yeah, just keep going with everything that I'm doing. Nobody trusts you, by the way, but don't worry, I'm telling everybody to trust you, so you're fine. And I'm like, all right, that's great and well, but I want to have some control over my game, so if nobody trusts me on that OG tribe, why the fuck should I trust any of them? And I flipped, mainly because of what Lizzie said. And now she's the most mad at me out of anybody. And she refuses to try to see things from my perspective. All she's thinking is how I lied to her, and this is friggin' kingpins all over again. Like, we didn't just have a whole org in between where I managed to stay loyal to her for 39 days. She's freaking out on me over here. And, man, I don't know how I feel about it. That's, like, my only regret is how Lizzie's reacting. And honestly, like, I'm starting to get, like, fed up with it. Like, I feel like she doesn't even have a reason to be pissed at me. Like, yeah, I heard her spot in the game, but I still want to work with her. And I still can work with her if she's open to it. But she's not, so I'm not. Alright. That's about it, I guess. Sorry I was, like, rambling. I got no notes or nothing. I just fucking rambled. But, long story short, the why I flipped was because I genuinely want to work with Joan Marie. I don't just want to drag her. The how was basically Scarlett wanted to flip out Kevin. I just wanted to flip. Cooper just wanted to flip. And because it relied on Scarlett being the vote, like, and she wanted Kevin out, it had to be Kevin. So that's just how it was. I think we probably should have flipped out Cooper, to be completely honest. Still, I think that would have been the best bet. But, yeah. I only switched my vote to LSE in between because the tribe switched its plan, but I was never intending on voting for LSE either. I wanted to flip. I definitely did want to flip. Okay. Alright, that's it. It's been 9 minutes, so I've been rambling for long enough. Talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed. Probably didn't, but whatever. See you.